أنا اسمي سارة وأنا هلأ عايشة بلندن وأنا من فلسطين بس كنت عايشة بالسعودية وبلبنان. Yeah, so originally my family is Palestinian, but due to the current situation, we actually spent most of our life growing up in Saudi Arabia as well as in Lebanon. So my life was a little bit of a mix in terms of where I grew up and all the places that I visited. Okay, so this picture is of my family, me and my mom and dad, in Lebanon. We're standing right in front of the Roshi, which is the famous rock structure. This one is of me, my mom, and my cousin. We're standing at a beach in Lebanon. You can see the water, it's really pretty. My family originally was from Palestine, but due to the history and the politics of the situation in 1948, people resettled in Lebanon, and some of my family resettled in Saudi Arabia. So you have that experiences that they got firsthand in terms of being discriminated against because they speak with the Palestinian dialect. So language, I think, can be very controversial and political only when you think of like Arabic as a language, as well as all the different dialects that exist within each country. When I first moved to Canada, I was 10 years old. So when I first arrived, English was completely new to me. I did grow up going to a private school, so I learned a little bit of French, a little bit of English, but it was just the basics. I found that when I came here, things were a lot different. Obviously, the first thing was language barriers. So interacting with everyone in English was a big issue for me, right? Because I couldn't understand the language. So what ended up happening when I moved in, like when I went to my new classroom, is I would find all the other students that were also newcomers who spoke Arabic, and then we would have like our little Arabic-speaking friend group. You saw that across different language groups, right? So people who spoke Spanish or who spoke Mandarin. People kind of stick together because they're more comfortable speaking their native language. I think a lot of people experience this, like when you get made fun of for not pronouncing something correctly or not understanding what something means. I learned English and then I got so immersed into, this culture here that I truly forgot how to speak Arabic. Like I could understand it, I could speak maybe a word here and there, but I wasn't as fluent. So I remember recognizing that and being like, I must learn Arabic. I must continue a conversation, even if it's basic. This one is of me and my two sisters. We're in Saudi Arabia, just hanging out at the Corniche, which is also the water. This is also me and my sisters just hanging out and eating some really random items. So one of us is eating chocolate, the other is drinking some milk. And that's me and my sisters again. I think this one was taken in Lebanon, I believe, on my grandma's bed. When I visit Lebanon and spend time with the family, to me that's like reconnecting to my Arabic language. Like spending a week in Lebanon taught me so much Arabic than I probably did in the past 5 years living here. This is one of my favorites. So this one is actually of me and my sisters. We're both standing by the waterfall in Lebanon, and it's a really pretty picture. So I think it's interesting that something as simple as language can just have such an immense effect on the way people live.